Hayward Field is one of the world's best-known historic track and field stadiums, located in the northwest United States in Eugene, Oregon. Nearly a century in age, it has been the home of the University of Oregon's track and field teams since 1921, and was the on-campus home of the varsity football team from 1919 through 1966. Hayward Field was named after track coach Bill Hayward, who ran the Ducks program from 1904 to 1947. Renovated in 2004, it is one of only 5 International Association of Athletics Federations Class I certified tracks in the United States. The elevation of Hayward Field is approximately 420 feet above sea level, and its infield has a conventional north-south orientation. History: Hayward was built 97 years ago in 1919 to replace Kincaid Field, and was intended to primarily serve the school's football program. During halftime of the season opener of that year, the venue was named for track coach Hayward. He was busy working as the team's trainer during the break, and did not know of the honor until the following day. In 1921, a 6-lane cinder track was constructed around the football field. A natural grass field was first installed at Hayward Field in 1937. The surface was previously a mixture of dirt and sawdust. That field surface was not unique in the Northwest in the Pacific Coast Conference. Bell Field in Corvallis, Multnomah Stadium in Portland, and Husky Stadium in Seattle made similar transitions to natural grass in this period of time. In 1949, a 28-row grandstand in the south end zone was constructed, with temporary bleachers in adjacent corners. The venue's capacity was raised to 22,500 for football. By the 1960s, the football team had outgrown the venue and, outside of the Civil War game with Oregon State, played its higher-attended games in Portland at Multnomah Stadium. The new Autzen Stadium opened in September 1967, and Hayward Field became a facility solely for track and field, except for a few freshman team football games. The track was widened to 8 lanes in the summer of 1969 and converted to an all-weather surface that autumn. Its first synthetic track was Pro Turf, a urethane and sand composite which led to a hard and fast surface. It produced many world records and gained a reputation as the Earth's fastest track. Light in color, it was resurfaced with the same in 1976. Decayed and in disrepair, the original West Grandstand was built in 1925 and its roof added in 1938. It was demolished in September 1973, and the finish line was moved to the track's northeast corner for the 1974 season. The new West Grandstand, also made of wood with a capacity of 4,300 spectators, was ready for use in March 1975. The Prefontaine Classic originated as the Hayward Field Restoration Meet in 1973, to help raise funds for a new West Grandstand. The track was converted to metric in the summer of 1987. Its lap length changed from 440 yards to 400 meters, a reduction of 2.336 meters. The geometry of the track was changed to the international configuration, with shorter straights and longer turns. This widening of the infield required the relocation of the 300-foot, 500-ton East Grandstand, which was raised and moved 35 feet (9.5 in east in March. The surface was again Pro Turf, but with different surface properties, a textured top layer and a reddish color. In addition, a 200 meters warm-up track was added to the southwest of the main track, along with a new hammer throw area and a weight room facility. A state-of-the-art scoreboard was added in 1991, which gave unofficial times and competitors' placings just seconds after race completion. After a donation in 1990 by Bill Bowerman, UO's longtime truck coach, the 15,000-square-foot Bowerman building was added to the northwest of the track, housing locker rooms, U of O truck memorabilia and the university's International Institute for Sport and Human Performance. Bowerman began a public jogging program at Hayward Field in 1963 after a visit to New Zealand, inspired by coach Arthur Lydiard. A major renovation in 2004 added a new entrance named Powell Plaza. It also moved the practice track, expanded it to 400 meters, and replaced the aging fencing bordering the complex. After Eugene was awarded the 2008 U.S. Olympic Trials, Hayward Field underwent additional renovations in 2007. 8 light poles were installed for televised night events, and the crowned infield was removed and reconfigured. A walkway was added behind the West Grandstand, and a new scoreboard was installed, thanks to a donation by alumnus Phil Knight. Hayward Field has hosted USATF championships in 1986, 1993, 1999, 2001, 2009, and 2011, and the Olympic trials in 1972, 1976, 1980, 2008, 2012, and 2016. Hayward has also hosted NCAA championships, USATF elite running circuit events, and annually hosts the Nike Prefontaine Classic. In 2014, Hayward Field hosted the 15th IAAF Track and Field World Junior Championships. In 2021, the stadium will host the 18th IAAF Track and Field World Championships. The stadium is scheduled to undergo a major overhaul in September 2016 and could accommodate 30,000 spectators at the event. In film, Hayward Field appeared in a fictionalized staging of the Olympic trials for the 1982 film Personal Best, and in the 1998 biography of Steve Prefontaine, Without Limits. It is also in the background of the ROTC drill scene of the 1978 film Animal House. Notable athletes